I'm Adam.
I'm Nolan.
I'm Nick.
And we're Man.
And today we have 10 different celebrities that barely escaped death. And what does escape death mean, Nick and or Nolan?
So pretty much these are a bunch of celebrities that almost died and lived to tell a story and are now very big celebrities. Because most of these celebrities could have died like before they were celebrities. Only a few of them were during their celebrity-dom.
Yeah, that's definitely the word too, like the celebrityism. Alright, here's the thing though about these people. If they did die, they wouldn't be in this video. And if they weren't in this video, we wouldn't be here doing this video. That doesn't make any sense, but
so let's just get started right away.
The first celebrity we have is Sean Kingston. Sean was casually riding a jet ski when he crashed his jet ski into a wall.
He was close to being released from the hospital until he had to be rushed to get emergency open heart surgery.
He had a torn aorta that filled his chest with blood. The website I got this from said Sean lived to tell the tale and make a bunch of cringe-worthy music for adult males everywhere. What?
This was after
Beautiful
Yo way to
Yo, I remember. Next is your local bad boy, Orlando Bloom. Now, Orlando Bloom was scaling one of his friend's drain pipes to get up to the rooftop.
He actually fell 3 stories and broke his back.
And he was only 21 years old at the time, so this is like before his career even took off. He was paralyzed for a few days, but happened to make a full recovery.
So the next celebrity that we have is 50 Cent. He was actually shot 9 times in front of his grandmother's house in Brooklyn, New York.
Queens, New York.
Queens, New York.
How'd you just mix them up, really?
I don't know.
He was shot in his thumb, his hip, his arm, his leg, and his face. And despite rumors and claims by 50 Cent that he was shot 9 times, his baby mother has come out and said that he was shot 5 times and just didn't want to get compared to Tupac, so he made up the lie that he was shot 9 times.
Even if you were shot 1 time, that's still insane.
Yeah,
kudos to you, 50 Cent.
Next up is Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner almost died while having sex with 4 other playmates because he almost choked on a sex toy.
This is very Hugh Hefner-esque. We'll just move on to the next one.
I want to stick with you. Next up is Kanye West.
In 2002, Kanye West got into a huge accident on his way home from recording his first studio album.
The car crash resulted in Kanye breaking his jaw in 3 different places, and he needed a metal plate inserted into his chin. He recorded his debut single, Through the Wire, while his jaw was literally wired shut.
I really apologize to everyone right now if it's unclear at all, man.
And I actually read somewhere a lot of his management actually told him to not record his debut album because it's a very important album. But that's a part of the reason why Kanye West is so great, because he still recorded it and it still topped the charts. It was crazy.
Next is Seth MacFarlane. Now this is one of the eeriest near-death situations we have. After giving a speech at his alma mater, Rhode Island School of Design, Seth MacFarlane was scheduled to leave New York and head back to LA on September 11, 2001. He actually went out the night before and got extremely drunk and was hungover the next morning. His travel agent told him his flight was at 8:15. In reality, the flight was at 7:45, so when he showed up at the airport, the gate was already closed. He literally missed the flight by minutes.
An hour later, that flight flew into the North Tower of the World Trade Center, killing everyone on board.
Another celebrity that barely escaped death on 9/11 was Mark Wahlberg.
The next celebrity is Johnny Depp. While filming The Rum Diaries, he was on a private jet with his director.
During the flight, the engine literally stopped. It failed midair, and everyone started to freak out. During their freak out, they began to joke about how they might die, and during that, the engine miraculously started working again.
And now the director and Johnny Depp have an unbreakable bond that nobody else has in the world.
Next up is Anne Hathaway. In 2014, Anne Hathaway was vacationing in Hawaii and got caught in a riptide. As she was gasping for air and drowning, a person saw her struggling on the beach and came to save her.
While all this is going on, paparazzi was taking pictures of it. I have no idea why they weren't helping save her, but there's a bunch of pictures online, and here's some of them.
Luckily, that civilian saved her, and she was totally fine.
And if you don't live near a beach and don't know how dangerous riptides actually are, over 100 Americans die every single year from riptides.
Next up is Ryan Reynolds. Now, when Ryan was 19, during his 13th time skydiving, his parachute wouldn't open. Now, Ryan almost didn't use his backup chute, because as his 19-year-old self said, well, if I use my backup chute, I won't have any left. He literally said that.
He literally was making jokes while he was plummeting to his death.
Yes.
That just shows how charming of a guy Ryan Reynolds is.
Ah, gotta love him. We should invite him in the channel.
I just don't think he would accept. And the 10th and final celebrity is George Clooney.
Fox.
While filming for the movie Syriana, George Clooney was attempting a stunt and broke his spine.
The injury was so bad, he legitimately considered suicide.
This was a direct quote that he actually told a magazine in an interview. I was at a point where I thought, I can't exist like this. I can't actually live. I was lying in a hospital bed with an IV in my arm, unable to move, having these headaches where it feels like you're having a stroke. And for a short 3-week period, I started to think, I may have to do something drastic about this.
Now, eventually, he got successful spine surgery and lived to tell the tale today. And he won an Oscar for that performance in Syriana.
So
good for George.
It was a fairy tale ending.
Definitely not.
So that wraps up just 10 celebrities that nearly escaped death.
No, they did escape.
They did, or yeah.
Here's the thing. This is a different video than anything we've ever done, so let us know if you want to see more 10 lists, conspiracy theories. That's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. This is a new type of video. If we get 3,221 likes, we're gonna do another conspiracy video just like this one. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do celebrity death conspiracies like Tupac, Paul McCartney, more people like that. 3221 likes. Do it. Also, click the screen right now to subscribe. Videos every single Monday and Friday. 2 videos will be coming at you guys. Subscribe, help us out, we'll help you.
And if you're actually watching this video on mobile, make sure to click the subscribe button down below.
We also have Snapchats and Instagram, so check them out in the description below.
But I guess if we learn one thing from today. Are you yawning?
Yeah, I really was.